go. Racing in the Chinese New Year Stakes. G Concord was a fraction slow. Unlike him, and on settling, God's Fate was working forward to find the leader. With Talisman, and Emperor Warrior sits on the speed back in third from Hennessy Dragon. Sparkler's caught off the track but is also on the charge. Good Vibrations back to midfielder. Concord now circling the fielders after that slow getaway. El Ken, Elf Stream, Rocket Fighter, and last is German Speed inside the half-mile pole, and now Talisman is about to work his way across and find the front. Sparkler is at the leader's girth and now taking the back of the speed. Here's God's Fate. Concord is tracking wider. Good Vibrations, the veteran, he's back in the centre, followed by Hennessy Dragon. Next along then was El Ken as they make the swing, and further back in the field behind those, getting a fair way back there, Rocket Fighter. As they travel down the lane, it's Talisman about to be joined by Sparkler. On the outside working home there is Emperor Warrior, and also through on the rails is God's Fate. It's still Talisman trying to fight off all the challengers. Emperor Warrior tries to wear it down with God's Fate, and El Ken the deepest runner. Talisman, Emperor Warrior goes to Talisman. They hit the line. Talisman fights back to win from Emperor Warrior. Third, God's Fate, and they were followed by El Ken. Then came behind those Good Vibrations, Elf Stream. They were followed next across German Speed, Sparkler. Concord, Rocket Fighter, and Hennessy Dragon was back near enough to last. So Talisman fights off all challengers here, and Essuazer, who's riding in good form at the moment, coming off his 3 winners last weekend. I think it was 3. Gets the job done there with Talisman, and also trainer Lawson Moy holding off the late charge of Emperor Warrior, who had to switch off heels down the home running but worked home again to fill another placing. God's Fate is third, and El Ken out deeper has just missed the drum. So number 7, Talisman, coming from barrier 10. As we stand by for the numbers, Emperor Warrior closed off well. Had his chance though. He will pick up a race very soon. But Talisman hangs on to score by a neck at the finish with God's Fate third and El Ken is fourth. 7, 11, 4 and 1. So that winner will pay 27 for the win. And 10 the place. Defeats number 11, which is Emperor Warrior, who will pay 6, and 4, God's Fate, will pay 8 for the place. 7, 11, 4, and fourth is number 1. The margins are a neck by a length and a quarter, with a further head to fourth in 111.8. So 111.8, which is about 3.5 seconds outside the record. So the winner, Talisman, trained by Lawson Moy for CS Tarn. The rider was Essuazer. Talisman, a 9-year-old bay gelding by Bachelor Duke from Greenstone. 6 wins from 50 starts overall. Defeats number 11, Emperor Warrior. Shafiq for Wayne Lim. And third is number 4, and that is God's Fate, HK Cheng for Richard Lyons. And fourth goes the way of number 1, El Ken Azaimuddin for BT Lim. That race time again was 111.8. The numbers there are 7, 11, 4 and 1.